Dr.Disrespect was quite a prominent streamer on YouTube and Twitch, but his sudden ban and disappearance left quite a mark on the scene. As there wasn't any clear explanation for his ban, crazy conspiracy theories started to pop up. After all, we can consider this to be one of the highest profile Twitch bans of all time. This video will dive into his early life, the story of how he became Dr.Disrespect and his rise to fame, and most importantly, his downfall and why he was banned. We also need to address the problem of why this ban was kept silent for 4 years, which not only makes him look bad but also reflects poorly on the platforms involved with him. Despite all the stories that were floating around, I think that nobody could know what really happened besides those involved. This video is for everyone who wants to catch up what happened to him, but it is also a video for the people who don't know who he is and why are the news about him like everywhere. I tried my best to compile everything you need in one video, just the most important stuff, so you can build your own opinion about this. For those who are interested only in the last update, I have timestamps, so jump around wherever you like. Enjoy the video.
Claiming that Dr.Disrespect was banned due to s***ing a minor through the Twitch Whisper service.
How can you pretend to be the loving dad and the husband? The dude's a scumbag.
You know, I need more evidence. I need to see an official statement from Twitch. It's like, we don't need to see that. It's bad enough as it is, and the more we see, it's only going to get worse.
Dr.Disrespect was born as Herschel Guy Beam on March 10, 1982. There is not much info about Doctor's early life, besides that he graduated in 2005 from California State Polytechnic University, Pomona, where he played NCAA Division II basketball. He is also known online under a second name called 2X Champion. He was a former member of a team called Optic, and he was 2 times champion in 1993 and 1994 in Blockbuster Gaming Championship of NBA Jam.
1993, 1994, Blockbuster video game champion in the online gaming community. You're looking at the true international video gaming superstar.
This is also why his Fortnite username is 2X Champion.
Game about? What is it about? Huh? What is this game about? Are you kidding me? What is this game about?
Currently, he is 42 years old and resides in San Diego, California, with his wife and 1 child, a daughter born in 2014. He stated multiple times online that he had his ups and downs with his wife over the years. Also, remember that for later. Despite his main job being gaming and streaming, he tries to stay fit, and as anyone should, I guess, and he definitely loves to brag about it.
Stop looking at my arm! Come on, guys! Alright, go ahead and take a look.
Because we can say he was a successful streamer, he would enjoy his life to the fullest. He would often be seen cruising in his Lamborghini and occasionally playing golf and partaking in other sports such as basketball, which he enjoyed since his youth.
Okay, you know where the main stage is? No? Okay.
He has even written a book about ascendance in the gaming world, and he's often seen maintaining his character. It is very rare to see him in pictures or videos without his trademark outfit. Before he became Dr.Disrespect, he worked in level design for various video games. In 2010, Dr. started to upload YouTube videos. At the same time, he was working for Sledgehammer Games. He directly contributed to the design and development of maps in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Quarantine? There it is! This was the last map that I designed for Call of Duty right here. This one. This is DLC 4 for Advanced Warfare, and I wanted to do something that was very, very traditional for Call of Duty, but fit the mechanics.
Later, he would even open his gaming studio. But before we start to talk about all the things he achieved in his life, we need to talk about his persona. Before he started YouTube, he had a plan for an over-the-top character with a very distinct style. This character would have an overconfident personality, wearing a black mullet style, sunglasses, but also a 80s mustache. Also, if you didn't know, his mustache was named Slick Daddy and a poisonous Ethiopian caterpillar. And after you hear all the things he did, this will definitely shed a new light on his slick daddy. Yikes. He describes the character as a wrestle-type character in a competitive gaming world.
How are you feeling this evening, buddy? Man, I'm feeling good. Like, look at me, right? Like 6'8", 37-inch vertical leap. Look at the jawline. Look at the black steel that drips down my black aka the bulletproof mullet. Like, look at me! Look at me!
If you didn't know, he really loves the 1980s and the whole character is based upon this. He also loves to play synthwave and retrowave during his streams. He also worked with some artists and even made songs in that style. But this 80s Magnum style persona was proven to be a success. Also, according to him, Dr.Disrespectful persona originated from Halo 2. When playing the game, he would usually talk to his enemies in a threatening, arrogant manner, calling himself the dog, and often dominating the game.
Where did Doc come from? How do you develop it? How did you come up with this character?
The Doctor came from, it actually originated from Halo 2, and it was a voice. And it wasn't a character, it wasn't a visual thing, it was all voice. And because Halo 2 was proximity chat, you know, so you could tell the guy, you know, you're going into the base with your team, you're like, look at this guy, I know he's upstairs, I'm going to pull the flag, there's nothing he could do about it, I'm going to demolish him, and guess what, he's going to respawn across the map. And you got the other guy on the team who's listening to this lunatic coming into the base.
January 12, 2010 marks the date he published his first YouTube video on the Dr.Disrespect channel, featuring a blend of COD Modern Warfare 2 gameplay and real-life footage of his character. The videos he made were quite a success, which led him to a partnership with Machinima, a leading gaming channel at the time. Dr.Disrespect has been a prominent figure in the streaming world since its inception. He is widely regarded as one of the original content creators, amassing millions of followers and inspiring gamers globally, idolized by thousands of players.
The Doc.
Not for me, I love him.
He gained most of his viewers by streaming PUBG, but also played games like Warzone, Fortnite, with a strong focus on the Battle Royale genre. Also, I wanna add how in 2021, Dr. expressed his dissatisfaction with the aim assist mechanics in first-person shooters, which enhances accuracy for console-controlled users. He believes these mechanics give console players an unfair advantage over mouse and keyboard players. Dr. even claims that aim assist makes playing so easy you can even close your eyes while playing, and even thinks this is a form of cheating. Fellow streamer Tim the Tatman, he countered this with a tweet by suggesting that if controllers are really so much advantageous, Dr.Disrespectful should use one. In February 2011, Dr. announced a hiatus due to his upcoming role as a community manager in Sledgehammer Games starting on March 16, 2011. At Sledgehammer Games, he expanded his responsibilities to include a level design for 2014 game Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. During this period, he also joined Justin TV, later Twitch, and even left Sledgehammer Games at the end of 2015 to pursue a full-time career as a streamer. But how big was this guy? Well, his stream on February 5th, 2018 reached 388,000 current viewers, nearly breaking Taylor Swift's record with 410,000 viewers. His popularity led him to get sponsorship deals with Gillette, Asus, Rocket, and even G Fuel. Remember the gaming studio we mentioned? Well, in December of 2021, Dr. launched a AAA gaming studio named Midnight Society alongside Call of Duty and Halo veterans Robert Bowling and Quinn Del Hoyo, with Sumit Gupta as the CEO. The studio aims to create a day zero community experience where people influence game development decisions, focusing on PvP multiplayer games. Their in-development free-to-play Battle Royale title is codenamed Drop, but they face criticism for selling Founders Access NFTs.
Over the course of the last year, we built a team from the ground up.
pulling in top talent from every major first-person shooter franchise in the last decade to create a new type of shooter and to do it openly from day zero with our players that we call variants.
After he was banned from Twitch, which we'll address later, he would then continue to stream and post on YouTube like nothing happened. He managed to reach 1 million subscribers on May 13, 2019, and until now he almost reached 5 million subscribers, but the numbers are dropping very quickly, with tens of thousands of people going away from his channel per day. But again, his fame did not come without any controversy, as there were many before the one, which probably cemented his career forever. If you didn't know, he was also a long-time fan of the San Francisco 49ers.
Time for him to announce the San Francisco 49ers latest selection.
Dr. collaborated with the San Francisco-based NFL team on several occasions. He was sent at a wild-card game between the 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks on January 14, 2023 at the Levi's Stadium, where he sounded the team's ceremonial foghorn. Dr.Disrespect was featured in multiple of the team's social media posts between 2022 and 2023. However, in June of 2024, the teams officially cut ties with him. Sadly, Doctor has found himself in very hot waters on numerous occasions, suffering immensely as a result of his actions. Before we can get into the really juicy stuff, we need to address something that did quite a harm to his brand and persona. One thing is that Doctor frequently rages and disrespects others, leading many to believe that Dr. Disrespect was inspired by his reactions and his passion for entertaining people in this way. When he loses, he would often lose his temper when he loses a game, especially when he thinks that he's been defeated by a gaming slur. He also gets stream sniped frequently, which triggers his rage. He would often refer to those players as punk kids.
I am losing my mind for 15 minutes to get to that point, just to have some idiot with a rocket launcher do that. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's a stupid game. It is. It's a stupid game.
Besides this and the occasional beef with other online streamers, he was also once suspended from Twitch. The reason? On June 11, 2019, Dr. Disrespect's Twitch channel was suspended as he was live streaming on an expo in LA, California. He and his cameraman entered a public restroom and Dr. Disrespect returned to the bathroom twice while filming, violating Twitch privacy rules. As a result, the organizer of this event, E3, revoked his pass and banned him from the expo. His Twitch channel was reinstated on June 25. I mean, filming in a bathroom is completely disrespecting somebody's private space, but that's quite fitting to his name again. But where the road starts to get really rocky is when we take a look at his personal life. December 15, 2017, Doctor announced that he needs to take some time off as he was unfaithful to his wife.
As you guys know, I have a beautiful family and a wife and kid, and I want to be transparent that I've been unfaithful and I'm probably going to be taking some time away, time off to focus on stupid mistakes, man.
But in March 2020, Dr. Disrespect signed a multi-year deal with Twitch. But something quite weird happened, because on June 26, 2020, Dr. Disrespect's Twitch account was banned from Twitch. Even his followers' paid subscription were refined. This came completely out of the blue and everybody wondered what happened. And Twitch has over the years banned users and brought them back. But to completely ban one of the top dogs in the game was quite suspicious. Twitch's official statement on his ban was, "As in our process, we take appropriate actions when we have evidence that a streamer has acted in violation of community guidelines or terms of service. These apply to all streamers regardless of situation and prominence in the community." Which is definitely a bland way to explain things, but I wanna go back in time where Twitch posted this. "We take accusation of harassment and misconduct extremely seriously. We are actively looking into accounts concerning streamers affiliated with Twitch and will work with law enforcement where applicable. We are thankful for the bravery shown by those who came forward to speak about their experiences, and we are committed to working to making the streaming community safe for everyone. And 5 days after this tweet, somehow Doctor was banned. Very interesting, am I right? But again, they did want to address his real reason why he was banned, but we'll touch upon that later, so let's continue. On that same day he was banned from Twitch, he was also removed from the Discord partnership program because he violated a code of conduct. Again, these are valid points why he was banned, but again, without any clear explanation. Neither of those sites released specifics for his punishment.
Over the years, champs, I just, I've always kind of hinted like it'd be nice to get off and just completely separate, right? Go live in Costa Rica or something. But I'm just feeling burnt out, I think, I came into this with when did we start streaming, champs? 2015? 16? Been doing this since 2009. Different scene back then, having a good time, playing the games that were fun to interact with and create content with, and over the years, it's just gotten, I don't know, like it's been drained out of me. It's being drained out of me. It's being drained out of my family and I. And I just feel like, I had the mindset of, let's just see what happens today. How are we feeling? And I'll tell you, I just, I don't know. I'm just feeling burnt out, Maybe it's time to start something new, something different, challenge those creative senses, a desire to explore different realms, if you will. But I think the first and foremost, though, is, I did have a sort of a planned vacation coming up, and I think I might just extend that starting today, starting now. I mean, it is what it is. People get fatigued, right, champs? And to be honest, I don't know how long, I know for my vacacion, how long my vacation is, but, maybe I extend that. We'll see. I think when I say step away, I'm gonna have to relay this to the Midnight Society, but maybe I step away from there too. Just completely remove myself from the scene. It's what I need to do. It's time to drive into the sunset, says Swervin. Ooh, man, I like your style. It might be time to drive in the sunset, champs.
On June 27, 2020, Dr.Disrespect even tweeted that he had not yet been informed for the exact reason for his ban. On July 16, 20 days after his ban, Dr.Disrespect broke his silence in an interview with the PC Gamer and the Washington Post. He claimed that he still didn't know about the Twitch ban, stating that his contract was still standing, and dismissed every claim about him as crazy speculations and theories. He even mentioned he was focusing on developing a new persona, Doc 3.0. But on June 22, 2024, June Cody, an ex-Twitch employee, would land a blow that would be probably first of many hits that would land that Dr.Disrespect would get cancelled by the community. His tweet goes like this: he got banned because he got caught a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. Case closed, gang. Because there wasn't any proper explanation for his ban, this tweet got quite traction. But again, these are some heavy claims to have without any proof. Many thought of this tweet like, source, just trust me bro. Doctor would even tweet about this. Jake, seriously, I get it, it's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoings was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract. You gotta love them when they say no wrongdoings was acknowledged. This would piss many people off because there was no clear no, but rather just using vague language to explain the situation. He would tweet that nothing wrong happened. I didn't do anything wrong. All of this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal, no wrongdoings was found, and I was paid. Even Ackman jumped on this and tried to defend him that this was probably some troll who wanted to end his career. Now you remember Midnight Society? His AAA studio? Well, they would cut ties with him because of these allegations. On Friday evening, we became aware of allegations against one of our co-founders, Guy Beam, aka Dr.Disrespect. We assumed his innocence and began speaking with parties involved, and in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals, we need to act. For these reasons, we are terminating our relationship with Guy Beam immediately. While these facts are difficult to hear and even more difficult to accept, it is our duty to act with dignity on behalf of all individuals involved, especially the 55 developers and families we have employed along with our community of players. Also, his reaction while reading this tweet was just because he was streaming Elden Ring live when he read this tweet.
No!
26th of June 2024. Dr.Disrespect finally posted the real reason behind his ban, so let's go together through his post and we will discuss it later. Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. Let's cut with fucking bullshit. As you know, there is no filter with me. I've been always upfront and real with you guys on anything that I could be upfront about. I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Gaming Studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and I, and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families. I'd never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully created. Everyone has been waiting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that two former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were they Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. They were casual mutual conversations that sometimes led too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed, I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch and that the case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me and no criminal charges have been ever brought against me. Now, from a moral standpoint, I absolutely take the responsibility. I should have never entered these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband and a father. It should have never happened. I get it, I'm not perfect. I'll fucking own my shit. This was stupid. Now, with all this said, don't be fucking mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I am not a fucking predator or a pet. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me knows where I stand with these things. With those type of people, fuck it. That's a different level of disgust that I fucking hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. But I think I've said what I needed to say regarding the ban itself. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. To my team, community, industry friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could say it all sooner. You guys have always shown me and my family love and support throughout all these years. We love you guys like you can imagine. I have the fucking best community and circle. If any of this makes you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to support me anymore, but just to know you have always been greatly appreciated. But trust me when I say this, to all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero life experiences, I don't give a fuck about you. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with the entire statement and thinking I'm a piece of shit, that's fine, but I'm not fucking going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made these mistakes all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders. They want me to disappear. Yeah, fucking right. I found it so awesome that he basically was admitting to a minor, then he was stating that he's not going anywhere and decides to go on a vacation. Like, what the actual hell? It's a very interesting post. to say at least. We need to address the point that nothing illegal happened here, is somehow to make this situation a bit tamer than it actually is. Allegedly the girl was 17, but that's something we can't prove right now. But if this was the fact, he would probably just say it, and there is a possibility that the girl was even younger, but we don't know about this yet. He definitely tried to make this situation to not look so bad, and his attitude about this is quite in his style, which doesn't help the situation at all, like they want me to disappear. Come on dude, this sounds like a cheesy one-liner from an 80s movie. But again, he probably can step out of his persona to acknowledge his wrongdoings. I mean, dragging his wife and kid in this case is just a bit insane, as he has a daughter, and if some other 40-year-old would talk to his 15-year-old daughter, he would probably try to make a MK finisher move on him. So I don't know what to say. Some say he didn't know about her age, but we will address this down the line. This post was incredibly viral, and that the fact he even edited the word minor out was not doing him any favors, but after being called out he re-edited back. We can also address the Bloomberg article about this. The reasons for his banishment from Twitch were never given, but 3 people with the knowledge of the matter said Beam was removed because he exchanged explicit messages with a minor through the service direct chat feature. He also asked the minor about her plans at the TwitchCon convention, according to 2 of the people who were asked not to be identified discussing such a sensitive matter. A complaint was later filed with Twitch through its reporting system, the 2 said. Again, there will be probably some court case built upon this, as he is a high profile guy. He was also called out by multiple big YouTubers, including Charlie, Mudahar and Ackman, among many others. Charlie touched upon how he edited his tweets, which definitely raised suspicion.
Now the doc actually edited this statement twice. So initially he posted it with the word minor in it, saying, were there messages with an individual minor? The answer is yes. But then shortly after he published it, he edited the word minor out of it. So he removed that. He redacted it like a CIA document, trying to bury it, just snapping it out of existence. So then it read, were there messages with an individual? The answer is yes. But people were quick to notice the edit, and you can actually check edit history on Twitter, which I didn't know you can do, but you could clearly see that the original no longer matched the current one because he took the word minor out. So when people caught him red-handed, he just edited it one more time to put the word minor back into it. Now there is a...
Ackman, who previously backed him up, would make an update on the situation and changing his side.
That's the thing, it's like Doc had everything. Multi-million-dollar deals, brand deals, you know, a wife, a child, lots of friends, a great community, a fun, energetic style of live streaming. He had a niche that nobody else filled. He had everything. You had it made, and you threw it away for the stupidest shit ever. And there's no coming back from that, you know? It won't be Dr. Disrespect streaming, because Dr. Disrespect died the moment he posted that tweet. Anybody who has seen all this stuff and is still like, well, I need to see DMs, you know, I need more evidence, I need to see an official statement from Twitch. It's like, we don't need to see that. It's bad enough as it is, and the more we see, it's only going to get worse.
Well, Mudahar was completely straightforward, stating that he simply does not deserve a platform to stream.
Should not happen. There are some lines you don't cross, and when you cross those lines, you're a disgusting person, and this is just one of those lines. But talking inappropriately to a minor? Bro, there's no coming back from that. Like, the guy is, in my opinion, he's a danger. How can you, as a father, make that statement and then still try to, like, fucking puff your chest out and talk like this? Like, you're a disgusting freak, okay? You're a danger to children, in my opinion, and you should be far away from them. You should be far away from interacting with any child. You should be far away from being a YouTube or Twitch streamer. That right, in my opinion, if I was running this platform, that is the one line you just don't cross, okay?
But there is an interesting tweet from a former Twitch employee that can shed some light on this, the Dr.Disrespect situation. I don't think most people have an idea how bad things were behind the scenes at Twitch. I literally worked in a department that had access to the most data and information. I saw private whispers, etc. It was literally my job to investigate daily. I saw things every day that I wish I have never had to see. I always advocated for being a good human, always expressed with a heavy emotion on my streams how Twitch lets PDFs run free every day. I signed a NDA and was afraid to get in trouble, but I had to say something. It was bothering me for so long. These sick fucks don't deserve to be free. Sorry, it's pretty vague. I'm literally afraid for legal and safety reasons. Wish I could explain more, but wanted to let you guys know half of the shit you assume is probably true. Also, very interesting article was quoted by the Rolling Stones where one more hidden clue was actually revealed about his contract. Following Beam's ban from Twitch and the time away from the spotlight, they announced a return to streaming on YouTube in August 2020. But while he was free to use both platforms and Facebook Gaming, neither offered him an exclusive partnership. His lack of streaming contract was notable for a celebrity in the industry at the time, when other streamers like Valkyrie, Ludwig Akren and Tim were signing 7-figure multi-deals. This follows up with YouTube's former global head of gaming partnership at Google, Ryan Watt, confirmed that Rolling Stones that Beam was not offered a contract due to a chatter about the circumstances of his Twitch ban. He says that a Twitch employee and journalist investigated the incident, told YouTube employee that it involves messaging to a minor. And I mean, this explains quite a lot. Also, this was posted on June 29, 2024. I mean, looking in hindsight, it was very clear why he didn't get the new contract from YouTube, but again, nobody paid so much attention 4 years ago. The final thing I wanna address before we wrap this up, Lena Loeb, who stated this, and also take this info with a grain of salt, okay? This is apparently a girl with whom Doctor cheated on his wife, so let's read this together. During that time in 2017, when he was cheating on his wife with not only me as a trans worker but also another woman and texting a minor, he was exploiting me by making me give him cam shows with a promise of a partnership. After the cam shows, he went ahead and blocked me. Again, adult affairs are not something that interests me too much. After all, they are both adults, and if he really cheated on his wife, he needs to settle this matter with her. But when a minor is involved, that's a completely other topic. And while appearing on Destiny's stream, Slasher says that Twitch reported Dr. Disrespectful to the National Center for Missing and Exploiting Children because Dr. Disrespect was saying some horrible things to those minors.
On Twitch, and I have reported that Twitch did report this to the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. Why not?
You have that on record?
Yes. Why not request?
That's a big deal.
Why
that
not?
Is a big deal.
Why not request that they have released information, or why not request that law enforcement through this entire time, which then very likely, at the behest of MEC, to do something, have say something.
Hold on.
That is
we're about to make a clip for Livestream Fail, Slasher, okay? What you're telling me, okay, is that what Doc did, okay, rose to the level that for a fact Twitch was forced to make a report to the National Center for Missing and Exploiting Children.
CSEA and CSAM report.
What I'm asking is that Twitch did make that report to the National Center for Missing and Exploiting Children.
Yes, all of them go there. Yes.
Okay, and they did that.
Is this whole drama just a witch hunt orchestrated by the guys from Twitch, as he apparently didn't have the best relationship with some of them? And is Doctor being baited into texting such things? Is this all fake? Well, to put it simply, if Doctor tamed his poison atopian caterpillar, this would not be a thing and nobody would talk about it. Quite simple. Still, I know that many people are backing him up, but come on, he admitted to talking in an inappropriate way with a minor. Again, there is a male claiming that she was 17, but this doesn't align with the Rolling Stones article. But what bothers me is that this 40-year-old something was behaving in such a way. He's an influencer and he definitely needs to care about his image and the way he's portraying his views to other people. The fact that he was saying that nothing illegal happened because he wasn't charged yet was complete BS. The second thing that bothered me that Twitch kept this quiet for so long, not addressing or commenting on why he was banned. I mean, why? To not taint his image? He did bring this upon himself after all, and he is an adult who needs to suffer for the consequences of his actions. Or perhaps he's living in a separate dimensions where things can be ignored. We can all agree that a good chunk of his viewers were under 18, and that this PDF Magnum would run wild for 4 years with nobody actually discussing this topic is not so good. And I think that Twitch simply needed to act. They could simply tweet, "You see this guy? He made something bad, watch out." I don't know what to say more about this situation. I'm also very interested in your opinion, so let me know what you think. I hope this video was somewhat informative if you didn't know who he was and what he did. That's all from me now. Thanks for sticking until this part of the video. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe to see more stuff like this. I desperately need some rest now, so until the next deep dive, stay safe.
People've gotta understand. You gotta attack, attack, attack. But don't get it mistaken. Certain individuals you don't attack, you run from. Because what I'm talking about, what Dr.Disrespect's talking about, is some pain deliverance. And if you wanna approach me, I'll be real serious with you. If you wanna approach me, I will you immediately.